Sports with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. Looking at the starting five for Boston. And it's Havlicek in a two-guard. They've got Luka Doncic. And it's Horry in at the three spot. Now here's Doncic. Defense right on him. Pass to Van Exel. Clock at 6. And the three off target. So it's Boston now. Boston on offense. Here's Havlicek. Here's Nelson. Left side White. The three is up. Rebound by Horry.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Gasol. Here's Van Exel. Back to Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Outside White. Here's Cowens. Checked by Gasol. And Gasol with the block. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And he drops the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now here's Doncic. Pass to Horry. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. The shot. Here's Gasol. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
That's it.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's a three-point game. Pass to Nelson. Here's Cowens. Here's Havlicek. Now here's White. Just 5 to shoot. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Over to the left wing. Randle outside. Pass to Doncic. To the paint. It's picked off. Here's Havlicek. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Gasol up top. He's got 5. Good on the bucket. Gasol's got 7.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And Boston calls time here.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Make some noise.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Out left to the wing. Here's Westphal. Pass to White. Here's Westphal. White on the wing. Beyond the arc. White missing again. White's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Here's Gasol. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Cowens. Pass to Sanders. Knocked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Away team ball. Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 29.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Just 4 to shoot. Here's White. And Gasol with the block. Pass to Baylor. Doncic with it. Now guarded by White. Doncic, good.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Here's Havlicek. No made baskets yet. Pass to White. Launches it. Offensive board.
Home team foul. Horry. That's his first personal foul.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
At the line for the away team, Tom Sanders. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That one's no good. Here's Baylor. Stripped away. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Again, the miss by Boston. Here's Exel.
Away team foul. Paul Westphal. That's his first personal
First
foul.
trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Team foul. At the line for your home team, Nick Van Exel. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Parker against White. Pass to Westphal. 3-pointer. Oh, with the clock running down, he nails a big shot.
Big shot taker, big shot maker.
The away team.
That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Los Angeles Lakers, they lead by 5. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
So it's Boston now, trailing by 5. And it's Campbell in at the 5. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And for Boston, here's Van Exel. Off with the layup.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And it's Parker in at the 1 spot. That one goes. Count it. Westfall's got 5.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
And for the Celtics, here's Van Exel. Pass to Baylor. Boston pulls it in.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Here's Nelson. They get the rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance buckets. Are major bonus points if you can get them.
Here's Baylor. Yet to see a basket. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And Boston calls time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Here's Westfall. He's got 5. He shoots it. Havlicek's shot is off. To the left side wing. To the inside. Baylor. And he jams it home with authority.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Boston trails by 3. Here's Westfall. Pass to Cowens. To the wing, right side. Here's Nelson. That one off the back iron and out. Nelson's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Right wing. Here's Baylor. Tries again. Cowens grabs the board. Cowens has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Nelson. Nice. Gets his 2nd bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
And Exel passes to Wilkes. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here. The first one falls.
At the line for your home team.
Good on both. Boston trails by 3. White looking it over. Pass to Sanders. Here's Havlicek. He's scoreless. And a miss there on the triple.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Baylor. Now Redick. Boston pulls it in. Cowens has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to White. There's the triple. And they recover it. And it's Wilkes with a rebound. Randle with it. And in the second quarter. A little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Boy, bodying up there, making sure to get position. That's really nice rebounding technique.
Here's Cowens. White, the pass to Westfall. Right side, White. Shot clock at 6. Here's Westfall. A deep 3.
Away team. Dave Collins. His third personal foul. First team foul. Substitution
1:14 left to play in the half.
Foul Gasol.
Redick passes to Doncic.
Doncic.
Lets it go from 11. Redick, no good.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Pass to White. And Gasol with the block. And here they come. Tipped. They grab their own miss. For 3, Randle hits the trifecta. Randle's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
White against Redick to stop the drought. White can't hit. Gasol with it. 9 points in the game. Doncic passes to Wilkes. The 3 from Redick. Knocks it down from distance.
The form, the mechanics, everything about Redick's jump shot is poetry in motion.
4 seconds left. Havlicek's shot is off. And the first half now in the books. The Lakers up by 9. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
16.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. So it's Boston now. 9-point game. We've got Julius Randle, and it's Gasol in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Nelson. Pass to Sanders. Over Randle. Good work defensively by Randle. On the floor for Boston. And it's Havlicek in at the 2 spot. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Puts one up from 19 and misses it off the right side of the rim. Nelson's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Here's Horry. And the layup is good off the glass.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Havlicek knocks down the step-back J. Havlicek's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Even if they saw the step back coming, the defense didn't offer much resistance.
Pass to Gasol. There's the block. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Now into the lineup for your home team, Elden Campbell. Mush Parker.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Gasol misses. Boston trails by 9. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
Bam! Your team. Into the lineup for your home team, Elgin Baylor.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Out to the right wing. Doncic on the wing. Unloads. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Doncic has gotten his second bucket. Doncic has gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
Boston's shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
For the away team, Tom Sanders.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Doncic. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Baylor. Back to Doncic. Fires the 3. Boston pulls it in. Sanders has got his 4th rebound in this one. Cowens passes to White. From downtown, Doncic grabs the miss.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
That shot's good by Parker.
And the court awareness that Luka plays with, knows exactly when and where to deliver the pass.
Now here's White. Pass to Sanders. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And here's Doncic. Here's Baylor. Back to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes.
Here's Baylor. The 3 ball.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Redick, he's checked in for Doncic.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Baylor. No good from outside.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
He gets it in there. Nelson's got 6. 1:35 left to play in the third quarter. Parker outside. The 3. Here's Campbell. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh my, what a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Now here's White. Pass to Nelson. The rebound by Baylor.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
White against Parker. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over White. Boston pulls it in. Here's Nelson. He has 6. 30 seconds left in the third. That shot off the mark. Nelson's gone 3 of 8 tonight from the field. Here's Campbell. Cowens grabs the board. Cowens has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Now here's White. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
From deep three-point land. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Lakers up 9. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. They've got Doncic, and it's Randle in at the four-man position. Here's Horry. Here's Van Exel. Randle outside. Let's go with a three. Cowens grabs the board. Boston trails by 9. Outside White. Shot on the wing. Got a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White. Pass to Van Exel. Doncic on the wing. Gasol with it. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line for your home team.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
White, the pass to Westfall. Fires from deep. Sends it home from three-point land.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Doncic. Here's Gasol. Boston pulls it in. Cowens has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. He got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the away team, Dave Cowens.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Doncic passes to Baylor. Here's Van Exel. Cowens grabs the board. Cowens has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Westfall. Check by Randle. Pass to Cowens. Here's Havlicek. Fires in the triple.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Here's Baylor. Here's Van Exel. To the right side. Here's Gasol. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
That's unselfish basketball. Opted to pass up his own shot and dish to a teammate instead.
And Boston calls time here.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Celtics head coach was saying to the team. He told his players, "We are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game."
Appreciate the report, Allie. Doncic passes to Gasol. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They trail by 7. Pass to Westfall. Here's Havlicek. The 3 knocks down the triple.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Here's Havlicek, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the official.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Randle. Here's Randle. Second chance shot. Pass to Baylor. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Now White. Pass to Havlicek. And Gasol with the block. Doncic with it. Here's Baylor. No good on the triple. Boston trails by 8. Lets it go from the wing. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Havlicek's got 8 points in the quarter. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick.
It's T-shirt time. Let's see who wants one. Let's go crazy. Into the lineup for your home team.
1:10 left in the final quarter. Randle, right side.
Julius Randle is never going to back away from a defensive player. He knows he's got the strength to play through contact. Nice job drawing the foul.
At the line for your home team, Julius Randle. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he's unable to get the second one.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we've talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And Boston calls time here. They're down by 7. 44 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Havlicek. He connects. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Trying here to put the game out of reach.
And that's why it's important to play this one smart.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Yeah, a shot that Randle has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
And Boston calls time here. Trailing by 8. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
Not much time left. You think they have a chance to come back?
Long range from the inbound. Havlicek's shot is off. Here's Horry. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. From the arc. It's hauled in by Nelson.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Away team ball. Substitutions for the away team. Number 29.
12 seconds left in the game. Here's Havlicek. Oh, great D that time from Doncic.
That's the game.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.